Following the victory at the Battle of Pelagonia in 1259 against an anti-Nicaean coalition, the Nicaean emperor, Michael Palaiologos, was left free to pursue the reconquest of Constantinople and the restoration of the Byzantine Empire. The rump state Latin Empire was now cut off from any aid, from either the Latin states of Greece or from the Nicaeans' Greek rival, the Despotate of Epirus. Knowing this is his only chance to restore the Byzantine Empire, Michael Palaiologos started his preparations to attack the Latin state. Be ready. We are going to war. Finally, it is time to take what is rightfully ours. Assemble the army at Nicaea. Bring all who is willing to take our city back. We march at dawn. Let's move directly to Constantinople. If we lay siege to the city, the enemy army will have no choice but to make a move. We have to force a pitched battle before we make attempt to take Constantinople. Our scouts reported that Latin army has been preparing to cross Hellespont to invade western Anatolia. It is a diversion, but we have to defeat them on the battlefield before their allies arrive. So, let's lift the siege and move west. The enemy army has been spotted. Let's engage them immediately. Send in the legions! Stand and fight, don't give ground! Heavy cavalry, attack them from behind! The enemy army retreats. Victory is ours. Let's move Bithynia through Nicaea to resupply there. Our heavy cavalry force decimated the enemy ranks with their thunderous charge. However, due to our low pursuit value, enemy army has retreated in good order without much casualties. For this reason, we must enroll the service of Black Sea Light Cavalry mercenaries. Their high pursuit value will be useful in battles to come. We will reorganize in Bithynia, then start our preparations to march on Constantinople. We have sufficient siege equipment and supplies. Hopefully, we can take the city without much interference. All your life you have been waiting for this moment. Don't be afraid now. Show your resolve. Bring out the siege towers. Prepare to attack the walls. The city walls has been breached. It is time to take the city. Forward! We have taken our beloved city back. However, it seems our joy will be short-lived. Latin Emperor called 8,000 strong army from Christian African kingdoms. We shouldn't let them merge with the Latin army. Let's crush them before they become a bigger threat. We were too late. They have regrouped in Thrace. I think they will try to lift the occupation of Constantinople. We cannot let them do that. Let's move through Hellespont to try to cut off their rear guard. If we can't reach there in time, we have to face combined forces of our enemy. Well, there is no choice for us but to attack them now. We have to lift the siege of Constantinople. Sound the charge! Send in the heavy cavalry! It seems we are getting surrounded. Their numbers are just too great for us. It is hopeless. Sound the retreat. Pull back in good order. We have been defeated. The city will fall. But our spirit is not broken yet. Let's reorganize and start our march again. I will hire additional mercenaries to supplement our light cavalry. If we can isolate the enemy reinforcements, we can pick the enemy armies one by one. The allies of the Latin Emperor have started the invasion of our lands. Their armies are scattered within the small area in the southern border of Bithynia. There are two main armies. Let's attack the smaller one. If we can rout it before the reinforcements arrive, we can turn the tide of war. Be brave, men. Our courage and tenacity will win the day. Stand and fight. Don't give ground. Infantry, formation, charge! We have won. Let's quickly take back Constantinople once again. This time to end this war. The enemy has spent all of its resources while we still have money and manpower to continue. Once again into the breach, men. Once again. They are retreating to the harbor. Safeguard the city. The city is recaptured. The war is over. We are victorious. At long last, we have our beloved city back. With this, Age of the Franks is over. I have to legitimize my rule before I move the realm capital to Constantinople. To do this, I have to take back our lands from the Bulgarian Empire. But first, I must secure my position. There are disloyal vassals who still support the Latin folk. I need to deal with them immediately by using either diplomacy or show of force. It is unwise to go to war while my realm is unstable, and my vassals can stab me in the back whenever the opportunity arises. Let's deal with Turkish Uchbeys who invaded our Paphlagonia while we were busy fighting the Latins. I will defeat their army and lay waste their yurts. I expect more Turkish incursion into our eastern border due to the Mongol threat. Therefore, I have to rebuild eastern border castles, send resources to my brothers and my cousin so they can defend their lands while I am away fighting in the west. We have defeated their rearguard. Let's defeat the main army to kick them out of our lands. I should sack their main town to teach them a lesson. Let's move. Now they will accept my demands. Let's loot their treasures and return to Heraclea. We have much work to do. My house grew into 21 members. Its renown has increased drastically in last 30 years due to our ascendance on the throne through conquest of Nicaea and Constantinople. Let's pick a dynasty legacy. I will go with Blood Tree since I want to produce good heirs for my empire. I will marry my sisters, brothers, and cousins to capable people to groom qualified members for my house. Let's go with noble veins and convergent blood to solidify our bloodline. Our culture has discovered windmills technology. Possibly the best technology in the game because it enables construction of windmills and watermills, which are incredibly good for an economic development. Watermills can be built on riverside settlements. It provides building and holding construction cost reduction, along with flat tax, percentage increase in tax, supply, and development. All-round perfect building. It is wise to build it wherever we can. On the other hand, windmills can be built most of the locations relatively easy. But it provides great amount of flat tax and percentage increase in holding taxes, so it should be prioritized. Ivan Asen II lost his merit due to old age. He is not the same stern warrior and crafty administrator when he was relatively young. His realm is weak due to internal strifes. It is a perfect time to take back Philippopolis and rest of the Thrace. Let's prepare our army to march towards Tarnovo. We have spotted 2 enemy armies marching towards Thrace. Let's give them a battle before we march into Bulgarian capital. Well, that was easy. Our forces have decimated the enemy army by completely routing them. I guess the war will be over when we capture their capital since they have no army to take it back. The Bulgarians are sued for peace, leaving our de jure territories back to us and retreat to their heartlands. This marks the end of the Bulgarian Empire as we know it. They will continue as the Bulgarian Tsardom from now on. As for us, we are in position to restore our great empire by taking back rest of the Thrace. I will grant some of the newly conquered land in Thrace to my son and heir. I am confident in his administration skills to make best of the land. And I also want him to have strong base of operations before he became the emperor. At last, the time has come to crown myself as the Emperor of the Romans. It was a long journey from Heraclea to this moment. Rejoice, my brothers. At long last, we can restore the glory of our empire once again. The Empire of the Romans. Ah, what a beautiful color. Let's relocate the capital to Constantinople and complete the restoration of our empire. Well, it is time to end our second episode. I have kicked out Latins from Constantinople and restored the Eastern Roman Empire. Next, I will try restore its golden ages back. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and leave a comment below. See you in the next one. Goodbye.